Hi, my name is Kebe Weeks, and I'm here to do a lesson for one of my students by the name of Milton. And Milton has autism. It's going to be a social interaction lesson that we're going to be doing. And the procedure and the step of this lesson is to, what I will first do is to have to introduce my focus learner to his peer mediator. And the peer mediator is a regular ed student. So he's going to be paired with him during lunch hour, and they're going to be socializing. So my learner will be given a cue card that I'm going to actually make. But before they get paired up, what I'm going to do for him, for my focus learner, is that I will first explain the procedures and the step that he's expected to do when he's doing this activity. We're going to make some fun cue cards that have questions on it that he needs to ask his fellow peer mediator. And so what I will do is we'll create the cue cards and we'll come up with questions that he's comfortable with, and pretty much he has an idea on what the answer is going to be and all of that. And my student is actually our first grader, a kid with autism. So after I create the cue card, I'm going to have the focus learner, my focus learner, and I kind of role played it. So I would kind of model it for him. At that time, the role is going to switch. I am going to be the focus learner, and I'm going to have him be the regular ed student. So I'm going to ask him some questions, and I will expect to have answers back. And then we can also alternate. We can alternate the role. So then he will, at a certain point in time during the replay, he will have the opportunity to be the focus learner, and then I would be the peer mediator. And after the replay has been carried out, I will ask him about how you feel, if he's comfortable with it. If you have more questions, we can go over it, and we'll go from there. So at this time, I'm going to introduce the focus learner to the peer mediator, and then I'm going to walk with them just to kind of shadow and see how things are on the first attempt. Walk them to the break room. They're going to sit at the same table. They're going to eat lunch together. And I'm going to give verbal cue to the focus learner when it's time to start the activity. So then he will put up his card, and then he will ask questions. For example, as to how what he's having for lunch. Does he really like what he's having? What kind of activity he likes to play or what he likes to participate in after lunch, and so forth. And then the peer mediator will also answer his questions, and then he will also give him a verbal praise back, tell him, good job for answering questions, and I appreciate you socializing with me. Just kind of something to encourage him so that he can be comfortable to socialize more. This peer mediator that he's going to be working with will actually be a person or a student who is actually trained. And the activity is going to last for at least 15 minutes. And one thing I forgot to mention, that before the peer mediator go out to participate in activity with the focus learner, they will have opportunity already to kind of have a one-on-one time to get to know each other before pairing them together, because I want to make sure it's a good fit. Because if they don't get along, or if it's not a good fit, then the focus learner will not participate as much as he's supposed to in the activity, or he probably wouldn't even be comfortable to participate. So I will make sure that the focus learner get the opportunity to meet his peer mediator. They have hang up together, they have time together, and they're playing together, and so forth. So once they're all comfortable, and then I will send them out there. So I just wanted to kind of mention that part.